Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I see we've got a first-time chatter here. Hello, Leotai of the Wood. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. We're gonna get started in a second. I hope you enjoy me bumbling around this game. Leotai. Okay, so I got it right. Leah? Alright. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get started in just a second. Just making sure that everything's ready. Booted up the stream, started my pre-roll, and realized I hadn't eaten anything, so I went and got myself a bagel with some cheese. We'll get started in just a second. Let's see, do we have any announcements to make? Has anything occurred since the last time I wasn't paying attention? Something has. Thank you for the follow, Leotai. Or Leah. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Warden Research Asteroid. Go ahead, grab yourself a gun, and man the defenses. Today we are going to be playing Cozy Grove, which was recommended to me by Sari Tuscumbia. Going to go ahead and shout them out real quick. They were last playing Saints Row the Third, the remastered version. I was watching them play it a bit last night. Same old Saints Row fun with questionable choices of graphical design, which we spoke about during that stream. Hello, Garm. Yes, hello. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Yep. Garm is my dog. He's a dachshund. If you go ahead and take a look at the channel point rewards, you'll see that there are a couple of them related to him. We've got a lot of things set up down there. I need to work on that some more. Yes, you need to do the Pokestart thing before the Pokemon community game works. Hey, you got a Charmander, nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Well, actually, I'll wait until this song ends. Nobody wants a song to start playing and then not hear the whole thing, right? Alright, stream manager's all set up. Cozy Grove, from what I've seen, is a very relaxed game, so this is going to be a relaxed stream. Alright. And here we go. As I make sure that everything is set up correctly. Already got some relaxing music going. First thing into the game. And we'll be starting fresh. This is my first time booting up the game. I don't know what exactly this game is going to take to... how long it's going to take it to boot up. Welcome to the Spirit Scouts. Before you head out on your first solo camping trip, fix yourself up. Bit tan. Get some green eyes. None of these are really the hairstyle I've got, but we'll go with this. Looking good. Now it's time to begin your camping trip. You open the letter you carried from the rowboat. It says, Dear Spirit Scout, welcome to the island of Cozy Grove. Utilities and other public services are not available on the island, so please check your provisions. Rangers from the mainland rarely visit the island. You will need to be self-sufficient. Note that previous campers have reported run-ins with bears in the area, so use caution. Have fun and keep your fire burning. Scouting services. Spirit Scout motto. All those who are lost deserve kindness. Spirit Scout? Fire.
How old are those starter logs, Scout? Taste like a century at least. So, where have you brought us this time?
A haunted bear-infested island.
An island of bears, you say? The handbook speaks of one such place, Cozy Grove. I sense dozens of wounded restless spirits here. Desperate for help, but not conscious of it. This does seem like the sort of place young Spirit Scouts typically go for their first solitary excursion. Ah well, if you were sent here, the Scouts must have been confident you'd be up to the task. Are you ready to see what's out there, beyond my firelight?
Are you ready to see what's out there beyond my firelight? I think so.
Good enough. I see. The ghost of a ranger at the edge of the woods. She's been waiting there a long, long time. Don't be scared, Scout. Go introduce yourself. After all, you're here to help.
Yay! It's dirt. I found dirt. Oh. It's a bear. Huh? Another imaginary camper. Must have brewed my Lady Grey a little strong this morning. Unless, say, you're not a real living person, are you? I am. Well, I haven't heard news this exciting since the baby warblers hatched. Welcome to Camp Cozy Grove. I'm Charlotte, your local ranger, also ghost. If you run into any problems, I'm your bear. Say, that uniform of yours, it looks, familiar. Oh my, you're a spirit scout. That does change the forecast a bit. Puts the sun behind the clouds, so to speak. What do you have against spirit scouts? You're not the first spirit scout to visit this island. Many years ago, another ambitious youngster summoned a fire here in hopes of earning their final merit badge. He died! Like a bitch. It did not go as planned. No use dwelling on the past, though, is there? You're here now, friend. She's not. That looked like a, you know what, gender not thing. Anyway. If you're planning to stay the night, remember the first rule of wilderness survival. Keep warm. Somewhere around here is a wood log. Find it and toss it on the fire. That should make things a little cozier for both of us. Wood log. I need a wood log. Oh, no, there it is. It's a ghostly log. Here's a log for you.
Yes, it's spirit wood. This is spirit wood. Where did you get this?
Like maybe 2 feet from you? We're just sitting under a tree. I kind of wasn't, but whatever.
Well, first of all, thank you. It's delicious. But the presence of spiritwood confirms my suspicions. The haunting of Cozy Grove runs deep. There are many lost souls here in need of your help. They can't rest until someone has helped them come to terms with their past lives. They might not even remember who they are or how they died, if enough time has elapsed since they passed away. Ah, that spirit wood has fully caught fire now. My light is expanding. More of the island is waking. Lost places are being remembered. I see someone new, a crafter of useful things. I've become small now.
Oh, say, that's a nice fire you have going. Still a bit small though, huh? See if you can find more spiritwood out there. A little warmth would do this island good. A healthy fire is sure to call some distant campers home. Yay! I need to go collect that money.
Money?
Ooh, where are you guys? Ah, they're gone now. Once we go down here. Ooh, what are you little fellas? You're gone. Okay, cool. Bear. Well, oh, I guess you can see me. So sorry, I figured I'd be invisible. You're sorry for what? For haunting a perfectly good island. The last thing I want is to drift around the afterlife glowing blue, getting in the way of upstanding folk like yourself.
It's unseemly. Till I find why I'm stuck here, I'm afraid I'll be haunting us both. Maybe I can make it up to you, maker buddy. Not to brag, but I'm pretty handy as ghosts go. Bring me 3 branches, okay? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Well, I found one already, apparently. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe that's just the quest log. Let's see. I need to find branch. Ooh, I found money. What's this? I can walk through it. Oh, hey, a branch. Branch. Hey, another branch. And dead crow heads. Hey, another branch. I have succeeded in my task. Look at these sticks. What beauties. A twist here, a scoop there, and voila, your first shovel. Not my finest work. My paws kept slipping through the lathe. But if you want to dig up the soft dirt mounds around the island, that shovel will do the trick. See, spirits? I've helped this poor scout. My haunting is complete. I'm still here, aren't I? Darn it. Darn it. One flimsy shovel isn't going to do it, is it? Of course not. Well, don't worry. I'm full of ideas for tools. I'll give you all the help you need to stay cozy in our grove. Hope that shovel works out. Oh, and have a spirit log, too. Yay! I got a shovel. And the world is alive again. What's all this? Oh. Just the junk he's got lying around. Better go put the log on the fire. Here's a log for you.
Well done. My light is expanding again. I now see an old friend. Mr. Kit has noticed our beacon and set up his canteen shop. Huh. There's quite a home here. But wait, there's more. I see a strange and salty figure standing on the shore. And as he has arrived, something else has vanished. Something important. Oh dear. Better go see for yourself. I'm small again. Drat.
Tutorial completer. What are you? It's a bug. But I only has a shovel. By the way, tell me if I'm too quiet or anything. It's hard adjusting this mic every time I go to stream. It's a pelican. Or bird. That's not a bear.
In life, I was a bear of the sea. I sped from Cozy Grove to the main and back again. 100 times over. Unnatural, some said, for a bear to fly twixt the waves as I did. But did I listen? No, I did not.
He's just vibing. What are you? Fuck off, Hypera. Asshole.
And now I am transformed into a bird. Avast, young person. How long have you been standing there?
You caught me reciting me origins. I am Captain Bill Leathersnout, though some call me the Seagull Bear, or just a seagull. Bird. So are you a bear or a seagull? A bit of both. Squawk. 'Tis a strange thing to be a seagull bear. My two halves have precious little in common. Except, of course, for our love of fish. Speaking of, are you hungry, young sailor? Fetch me a fishing rod and I'll show you what's on the menu. A fishing rod. Well, I see a marker over there, so I'm assuming it's over there. Oh, no. Do I talk to you? Can I help you with something? Sometimes you can find things on this island simply by exploring with a keen eye. But other times you need to get your hands dirty. Have you noticed those leaf piles lying around? Try digging through those when you come across them. You'll be surprised at what you find. Just the other day I thought I saw an old book peeking out of the leaves. Hold on, itchy nose. Oh, there's leaves right here. Mushrooms and wood. Yeah, I found that thing you wanted. Garm, what kind of mess are you making? What are you doing? What are you getting into? What are you getting into? What are you getting into? That's it. Why, it's an old Spirit Scout Wilderness Guide. And hey, the memento collection portion of this book is still intact. That's where scouts track their progress helping local spirits. Which I have to admit, I've gotten a pretty good start on. I'll hold on to this book and use it to track your progress helping the spirits of Cozy Grove. Would you like to look at the memento collection book now? You can buy a fishing rod at the merchant. Yeah, show me my sweet relationship progress. That's the spirit. Here it is. Yeah, you kind of shit at this. I'm just gonna say. Hey, here's some wood. Oh, you know, before I do that, it said I can buy a fishing rod at the merchant, so I'll buy your stuff. Why, hello there, prospective shopper. I must confess, when I followed your fire, I never expected to end up here again. The island's fallen into quite a state since my last visit. But how rude of me, I haven't properly introduced myself. You may call me Mr. Kit. I know your name, of course, but I am far too polite to repeat it. Fuck you. Ow. I have feelings, you know. I have a standing agreement with the Spirit Scouts, you know. Wherever you go, Kit's Canteen shall be there for all your buying and selling needs. The only catch? I set the prices. How can I help you today? I want to buy something. Take a look at all the shiny new stuff. All the one thing you have. I can part with this ocean fishing rod for 20 old coins. How's that sound? Sounds great. Take my money. Alright, let's go talk to Barely Barrington. Barely a Barrington. Aye, sailor, what will you do? That will do. I don't know why I read it that way. That will do nicely. Well, what are you waiting for? If you want to find us a proper meal, you're going to have to pluck it from the deep yourself. Take that rod and catch us a whopper. How? Or supposing you want some fishing lessons then. Very well. Select your fishing rod, then use the hold in hand button to equip it. Drag back on the rod to release the cast and to word or things. Drag back on the rod and release to cast the line. Try it yourself, young sailor. Okay. Fish. Yeah, ugly loach. It's so hideous. It's actually kind of cute. Oh, fine fin you've managed to dredge up there. Good eating. I think you and I'll have plenty of time for fishing. Not that your boat's washed out to sea. My boat did what? Oh yes, a loose knot and a fickle tide. It was all it took to send your vessel on its merry way back to Neptune's bosom. Don't blame yourself. This island's a maelstrom of ill fortunes churned by our wretched tales of ghostly woe. Until we spirits find a measure of peace, none may leave this place. So, young sailor, though you're a living scout and I'm a ghost, we have something in common. We're both stranded here on Cozy Grove. Whatever plans you had of solving our ghostly problems in a single evening, put them out of your mind. We bells aren't your overnight project anymore. We're your neighbours. Squawk. Well, shit done got fucked.
Money.
Come back here. Oh. It ran away. Time to give some fire over to, totally not Calcifer here. Here's a log.
Delicious. That's strange. I'm still hungry. I think one more spirit log should do it, though. I set a log in your bag. Ah, another healthy dose of positive spirit energy. You're doing well, young scout. The more you help these ghosts, the more they will remember. It may go slowly at first, but trust and understanding is not a thing you can manufacture quickly. Help these bears. Guide them through remembering themselves. Eventually they will find peace. Ah, my light shines further, illuminates lost corners in time. I see another figure, absorbed with finding and delivering lost things that, to everyone but himself. You two have that in common, I think. Smile again. It's unfortunate.
Dirt. I have found a sweet potato. Hey! I don't like sweet potatoes myself, but oh whatever. You know, we aren't the only spirits that could use your help. Sometimes lost or needy animals visit these woods. In fact, I think one wandered into Mr. Kit's shop just this morning. It may look like a simple charm of a young, placid bird. If you buy it, bring it to me. I'll show you its secrets. Alright. I want to buy something. Specifically wants this one. Alright. Sorry, it's a cool second one anyway. You can't afford that. Well, shit. I want to sell stuff, maybe? Nope. Sell for 100 old coins. Sure. That's great, here you go. I'll buy something. I still don't have enough. Oh well. We'll see what we'll see how this goes then. Patrice Furback, the postal bear, at your disposal. You'll know when I joined the service, I figured I'd be in it for life, and I was. But I never suspected the job would keep going after. Let me tell you, delivering mail to ghosts, that's a whole new bag. Oh, excuse me. A whole new mail bag? Oh, busting out the postal humor from the jump. You and I will get along just fine. Before I went boots up, my work had a certain routine. Deliveries for local residents arrived at the town post office at 0800 sharp. I relayed those deliveries to listed residences. Ghost deliveries, though, they're processed through the psychic plane. They just show up wherever and whenever they need one to. I ran patrol this morning looking for new arrivals. But I'd bet a spirit log there were more packages out there waiting to be tracked down. You'll do my work for me, right? Right? Yeah. Why do the ghost seedling things have classes? See, what do you want, Mr. Bear? Surprised Hypera's not cracking his usual joke in there. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, Maker Buddy. I'm pretty sure I owe you an apology. I'm pretty sure you don't. I hate to say, but you're wrong. But you're wrong. I made you that slipshod shovel earlier, hoping a good deed would get me out of being a ghost. Of course, it hasn't worked out. Maybe because the shovel I gave you, it's not my best work. Let me show you what I mean. First, though, I'm going to need some softwood, root vegetables, and wood branches. And apparently a rock. Oh, you want something too? A chill wind blows ashore. Close as I am, it blows clean through me, sending a shiver through me bones and me very soul. Feel my feathers under me coat might soften the breeze a bit. Too bad I just molted. Okay, so that's a lot of things I need to find now. No idea where I'm gonna get soft wood. Oh, there's a feather. There's another feather. Those are easy to find. Hey, another feather. Hey, another feather. Potato! I don't know what that was. Oh, gemstone. Angel Orchid Blossom. I wonder what that's for. Oh, I had a little bit of a hiccup there. It's very calm. Very relaxing. Where am I gonna find more potatoes? And where could this package have gotten itself to? Quite the dilemma. You know, you're not far off, Hypera. Hold on. Hello, Garm. Yes, I see you. What do you want? What do you want, buddy? Why you keep grunting at me? I don't know what these are for, but I'm sure I'll need them for something. What, Garm? What do you want? Why do you keep grunting at me? What do you need, buddy? What is it? What? Huh? What? Why are you so hyper today? Why are you so hyper? What is it, buddy? No, you just wanted to lick my nose. I got it. I'm going down. Ooh. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, another feather. Oh, that's all the feathers I needed. Money. 100. Okay, thank you.
Squawk! That's a fine set of feathers. But why bother helping me, little castaway, when you have such troubles of your own?
You give a quest, I do it, you reward me. That's the way this works. Just being neighborly.
Yar, neighbourly. You might find somewhat put stock in that concept here on Cozy Grove. But it doesn't mean much to us birds. Still, a thank you. With these bits of fluff padding my coat, the wind's bite does lose its teeth. But bundled sir, a rule of the afterlife comes to me, clear as white rum. Even in death, you cannot refeather your wings.
I stands to reason? I would say stands to reason on that one. Kinda, you know, just how biology works. I'll just just go ahead and give this log to totally not Calcifer over here. Here's a log for you.
More! Only 4 more logs before I'm full. Isn't at least 5 logs out there? Maybe close, maybe far.
Only about half an hour in, I'm already starting to destroy my voice. It's worth it. It's worth it to entertain all of you.
Money!
Hell yeah. I think I have enough to buy the bird now. I want to buy something. Yep, I got enough. I can part with this young, placid bird for 250 old coins. How's that sound? Take my money. That's how it sounds. Sounds like take my money. Yes, this is the bird chime I was talking about. Seems like a simple trinket, doesn't it? But when it's placed on the ground, it transforms into its true self, a ghost bird. If they're given specific foods and kept near things they like, they will thrive. The poor bird is hungry. I'll order some food it will like, but the food won't arrive until tomorrow. What the hell is going on with my power right now? Lights keep flickering. It's concerning. Well, if the stream goes dead all of a sudden, everyone's gonna know why at least. Hold on a second. Let me look at something. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, you place this animal on the ground near your campfire. Sure. But first, log.
Yum! Only 3 more logs before I'm full. As soon as someone has a log, they're eager to give you. If you can help them.
Alright, but first things first. Place bird. Bird. What's a donut? I don't have donuts. I will pet the bird.
This creature seems to like you. What would you like to name it?
Chat, what should we name this bird? Let's go ahead and have a, let's go ahead and do a poll. Where are my polls? Here they are. New poll. What should we name bird? Let's see, what were the options? Paquita. Coco. Cleo and Cinder. Coco, Cleo, and Cinder. Okay. Coco. Cleo. Cinder. That will go for 2 minutes, and the poll is starting now. Alright. Get in your votes. What should we name the bird? Vote now or forever hold your face. poll's about halfway through now. Oh shit, I'm stupid. I just noticed that the person who said he's vibing wasn't Hypera. I expected that out of Hypera. Sorry, Dwight. Hey, Sari. No, you're alright. We're voting for the name of the bird. The poll's almost finished. God, you know, that adds another person I've confused Hypera with. He's not going to let that go. And the poll is done. It looks like the name that we're going with is Cinder. Cinder wants a donut. I don't have donuts. One second. My stuff is not updating. Oh, 1 second. While I perform some backroom maintenance. And by backroom maintenance, I mean restarting my stream manager because it's not doing its thing. There we go. All fixed. Alright, so where the hell is this package that I'm supposed to find? Oh, here's a dig spot. Oh. That's quite a lot of materials you gathered. And I bet you're wondering, what sort of tool is he going to make for me now? Sorry, no tool this time. Did you know folks used to come here from all over just to learn how to build and fix things for themselves? Maybe if I pass that skill on to you, I can pass on myself. My crafting bench is open to you anytime. Just stop by and let me know when you want to craft something. Here, have some crafting recipes to get you started. Just select one and learn recipe. Then you can bring the ingredients to me and get crafting. I believe you already have enough wood to build yourself something interesting. I want to make something right now. Great, let me show you to my workshop. So I can make a log cabin fence and a chair. I'm gonna craft a chair. Crafted. Thanks for all this stuff. Retro fridge crafting recipe. Alright. Kind of cute, actually. This one? Ooh, donut and coffee stand. Nice. But yeah, Sari, you're fine. You're not required to be here by any stretch of the imagination. And real life comes first. Always. Like, seriously. If anyone ever tells you that you need to put your life aside for them, that's not cool. So please, take care of the things you need to take care of. Always. Be good to yourselves. I'm gonna go put this chair down so I can sit. Yeah. Oh, the bird liked it. What did it give me? Spirit bird essence. Alright. Here's a log for you.
Delicious. Only 2 more logs before I'm full. Since at least 2 logs out there. Maybe close, maybe far.
No flippin' idea where this package is. Potate. I'm sure I'll run into it eventually, but I haven't so far. Down here, maybe? Big spot.
Money.
Hello, bird.
I might often ask for fish, little cowboy. But before you get too annoyed, just be thankful I don't have a taste for weevils.
Yeah, I am thankful for that. You know what? That is not something I was immediately thinking of, and you are correct. I am glad that you don't have a taste for weevils. Very glad, in fact. Yep. Very glad that that is not the case. No mound around beginner. Where is this package? I'm a bit stumped. It was near a folding chair. Folding chair. I remember seeing a folding chair. Hold on. I remember. Hold on. I remember seeing a folding chair. This folding chair right here. Stick piles. Stick piles. Ooh. Well, I found a bird's nest. Or a duck nest. Folding chair down there too. Hey, I found a turnip. Or a parsnip. Those are different. Oh. Here it is. I found it! Guys, I did it! I did it! I did it. I did it. I did it. Did you feel it? The rush of finding a package. The thrill of checking for a well-formatted address. Let me be straight with you. I love this job. But I could use a postal helper to help me with the USDs. USDs? What is a USD? Sorry. That's postal slang. Unidentified supernatural deliveries. AKA USDs. That's... you know, whatever. Will be our primary assignment. Most of them are pretty tame. They might rattle or whisper, but that's it. But if you come across a troublesome package, one that's screaming in Aramaic, Or spewing demon fire? Well, you just send that puppy my way. Okay. Because one way or another, that thing's bound to be addressed to me. Oh, and it seems I've already received a letter addressed to you as well. Wait, I have a mailbox here? Yeah, here it is. Oh. Hey, it's me, Postal Bear. I sent this letter to you via myself, so you could see how it works. I've also included a little thank you gift for all your help. Get the present. I hope you're settling into your solo camping adventure. Don't be disheartened if you can't find a needy ghost near immediately. I intentionally picked a safe island that's not too haunted. When you finally find a ghost, try to help it make peace with itself. And when you do, you'll finally graduate to second degree. P.S. I'll try to write you every day, unless I get busy. One common log cabin lamp. Oh. Thank you for purchasing the new Neighbors DLC. Get all presents. I guess I'll discard these. It's done. Those run improved focus for making dimes. An empty deck is placed somewhere safe and wait. Somewhere safe would probably be my tent. That's probably a safe place. I'll put it right here. And I'll put this lamp next to it so that it stays warm. Yeah. Oh, it didn't like the light, I guess. But this one didn't. I will move you over here then. That's not it. There you go, Cinder. Happy times. Put in closet. Where the ears. Also put in closet. So again tonight. Put in closet. Closet. Put in closet. I'm dressing like a bee. What's this? Young rainbow cat. Nice. Eat cooked food, then harvest essence. Surround it with items it likes. Cozy decor. Okay. Where do I... Can I not set it down? Okay, I'll just hold on to that for a while.
Go. Just one final log and I'll be fooled. I sense someone has a log they're eager to give you. I've read this before.
As a ghost, it's handy to keep a list of things that transcend the corporeal plane. Birdsong, affection, loss, time. And for some reason, most caffeinated beverages. You know what? I can totally understand that one. You know what? I get it. Yep. I totally get that one. Would you like a hug? I really needed that. Fire. That's a whoopee cushion. Hey, Maker Buddy. I just wanted to say, I know I apologize a lot, and I apologize for that. It's just a habit. Darn it, I did it again, didn't I? Sorry about that. You sure did. Would you like a hug? Certainly. I don't know what that does, if it does anything at all. But I did it anyway. Because, hugs are great. Heads up, postal helper. Looks like another postmarked delivery incoming. When you're alive, letters arrive at the post office a few days after they're sent. But ghost letters, they don't run on regular time. And they're likely to show up at non-standard addresses, like in leaf piles or behind rocks. So if you find any letters out there, please bring them by the office. Alright. Found one. Where could this letter be? Or these letters? There's two of them. So they could be in leaf piles. I don't see any leaf piles on. Nope, there's a hole. Ah, found a sweet potato. Also known as a yam, I believe. I believe yams and sweet potatoes are the same thing.
Money.
Wait, was that a letter? No, it's a push. Oh yeah, there's money out here. Neat. Probably some down here somewhere. What's this? Atlantic Moon. You know, it really says something about a postal service where they just kind of teleport your mail to the general location instead of just to your house. They must have a whole lot of lost parcels. They're grown differently, but yes, they are the same. Despite how strongly some people feel about them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either yams or sweet potatoes myself. It's just, I don't know, I just never really had a taste for them. For either of them. I spotted it near a skull tied to a stake. See sand piles in your future. Interesting. Skull tied to a stake. There's lots of those. Excuse me. There we go. There's a letter. Look near a workbench behind something. Well, that one's obvious. And there it is. Man, he's falling asleep. I too am falling asleep. I didn't sleep very well last night. I tried. But I just was having a whole lot of trouble staying asleep. Ugh. Hey, you found some loose letters. Thank you, card for Jeremy. Lawsuit notice for Clyde. Bills for my wife, Anya. You have a wife? And here's one for me. Threat of disembowelment by 100 skeletal claws. Are we going to address that? Standard stuff. Really? I'll make sure the rest of these get to the right place. And hey, check in with me once in a while in case I've got anything for you. Dude, are you okay? I mean... let's see. Woke up 5 times, kept waking up anxious for some reason. Probably because I'm transferring job locations. Oh, you're going to a new job? Or at least a new area within your job? Fuck, I'm yawning too much. Not a new job, just a new place, hopefully with actual opportunity to move up. It's also 5 minutes from where you live. Ah, great! That sounds good. Sounds like great news.
I'm getting hungrier for more spirit wood each time you feed me. Yes, feed me your wood. And that spirit wood is growing harder to find. Also growing hard. Now how can that be? When there are still so many needy shadows hiding in Cozy Grove. I can feel at least 13 more lost souls waiting to be helped. Wait, I see someone standing in a forest. Or am I mistaken? Perhaps that's just an oddly shaped tree? Small again.
I know, it's got rank 5.
Feeling cramped? I can upgrade your tent with 12 additional storage slots for 5,000 old coins. It goes directly to the Scouting National Committee. I don't see a cent. You can't afford that.
Well, I could have tried. Which I did. I'm gonna kit. I'm gonna go kit and cry. Because, you didn't give me the thing I wanted. Kit will give me the things I want. And the thing I want is money. I'll sell the shells. Because I don't need them and they seem to repopulate really fast. you selling? Bush, bamboo corner couch. That sounds nice. Green gauge tree, common gothic lamp, potted iris. I want these. I want the flowers. Spirit camera. For some reason, my selfies get a lot of likes from conspiracy theorists. Okay. Let's see. It has to be good news, or I gotta do something, though. The money belt getting kind of tight. Time to take out 10 equity. I really hope things... I really hope that it does get better for you. I mean... Naturally, I don't want anyone to have to suffer. Obviously. I say obviously, but you know, you never know with some people. I guess. People are weird. You're well on your way to being completely oriented, Scout. I hear you've even been helping out other ghosts on the island. That's a nice thing for a spirit scout to do. Hey, since you're out there searching for missing things, you haven't seen my tea mug, have you? Well, my neighbor told me it was by a pond. You'll find it buried in a dirt pile. Well, I'll get the 3 skulls first, because I know exactly where that is. Or not, because this is where that would be. Maybe I have to get it off screen so it resets or something. Oh. Oh, hey, you want help? Hello again, Maker Buddy. I've been thinking about you, stuck here on Cozy Grove. You and I, we're sort of in the same pickle barrel, ain't we? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm allergic to pickles. Oh, sorry, how insensitive of me. Stick to woodworking and leave clever sayings to the professionals. That's what my mom always said. All I mean is, neither one of us quite knows what we're doing here, do we? But I can help you dig a little deeper into this mystery. With 5 branches and 1 piece of softwood, I think I could do just that. And I already have that, so here we go. You found all 5 branches and 1 piece of softwood too? That's great. I was worried I'd asked too much of you. Literally, I've been gathering this shit up since I started. I have a monopoly on wood. Here you go, your very first pickaxe. It's a little flimsy, but it should let you dig right into the rock of the island. And while digging, if you happen to find any answers about why I'm doomed to haunt this place, well, I wouldn't mind knowing is all. What did you give me? Oh, well, let's go check out our place real quick. Let's see. This probably isn't the best way to look at it, but I've been at rock bottom before. I'm not saying get there again, but I've climbed back before, and I'll have to do it again. Speaking of, gotta go get ready for work. Alright, you take it easy, Silver. Or, Guardian. Take it easy, Guardian. Sorry. Being dumb. Shouldn't say Silver because I know like 50 people named Silver. Place here. Place here. Place here. Oh nice if there was a more direct way of doing this. It's not that big of a gripe, though. There we go. And we'll put this here. Yay! I like that it actually lit up the place. That's nice. Do I have anything else? I do. This is definitely going right here. Yay! Flowers! Harvest. Oh. I'm sad now. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so pond. The only pond I really remember seeing is up here. Here's a dirt pile. Oh, that's not the dirt pile I needed. But anyway, this ghost needs help, it seems. You are made out of wood. Who dares? Who dares disturb the forest? I dare! Wait, you're a living person. After all these years. I thought you were just an imp. Back to torment me as usual. It's been a while since we've had a living, breathing creature in these woods. For decades, it's just been me and my fellow trees. So you're not a tree, you're a bear. Of course I'm a tree, just like my friends here. Emerson, Carson, Chow Chow, Thoreau. Say hello to our guest. They must be feeling shy. Of course, I'm a little different from your typical tree. I'm sure you noticed. It's my embarrassing lack of leaves, and the fact that you're a bear, and not a tree. The imps plucked them off me years ago and scattered them across the island. Would you mind finding my leaves for me? Okay, that's a whole kettle of psychosis I don't think I want to tackle right now. Okay. Hey Z. This reminds me of Don't Starve. Is it Don't Forget to Pack a Sandwich? This is Cozy Grove. But I kind of had that feeling as well when I started it up. It's near a folding chair. By a pond. Buried in a dirt pond. But the only pond I know of is this one right here. Well, it says a dirt pile I didn't see. But, how are you doing, Z? Do you get, well, you'd be getting ready to go to bed, wouldn't you? Can only be harvested when colored. Oh, that's fair. Oh, hey. Another tea biscuit. Hey, another tea biscuit. And another pond. That was not there before. Huh. Interesting. There's 3 steaks right there. Let's see. Go exploring. Look by a boat. Fulling share. 2 hours till bed. Just got back from watching the new Doctor Strange. I still have not seen any of the newer Marvel movies past the first Iron Man movie. Years and years ago. I have not sat down to watch them. So I've not seen all of the what's his face? Infinity Gauntlet dude. There aren't many folding chairs. Thanos, yeah, that's it. Is that something? Oh. Well, time to mark all of this as not new. So that it doesn't bug the shit out of me. Because that bugs the shit out of me. When things are marked new. Because it drives me up the fucking wall because it's not new. I've seen it already. And since it's not new, okay, it's gone. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Are there folding chairs up here? I don't remember seeing any. Yeah, no, there aren't. I didn't think so. Lamp. So, I know that, okay, so there's a boat. Pick it up. Oh, the bird. The totally not a bear, but a bird. Or totally not a bird, but a bear wants attention.
That ill wind is back. I've been stuffing feathers in me coat all morning to no avail. I can't get warm from some quarter soon. I'll have to give up my dramatic seaward posture.
I need to fucking drink something. I am destroying my throat. I'm absolutely thrashing my vocal cords.
Squawk, I wonder if he could help.
Who?
Why, the merchant of mischief, trickster of terra firma, my constant tormentor, Mr. Kit. Some say he sells wares that can cure the captain of his shivers, but perhaps those are just fishermen's tales.
You want... Look, you could have just said you wanted pants. Seriously, like, that's 90% of your problem, Mr. Pelican Captain. The fact that you're fucking naked. Alright, I'll get you some pants. We'll go buy pants for the bird. Can't do himself. He's a captain and a captain sales freak. Fuck off. I want to buy something. Ooh, what's this? Store upgrade catalog. Interesting. Sea captain sweater. I actually kind of like the way that looks. I like that hat. Yes, I want to dress as corn. Infinity Mask. This hoodie. This hoodie. Some shawl. I need to buy this one up. Yeah, take my money. Would you like to wear this precious now? No. Okay, gotta give it away. I do want to buy this though. Oh no, but it gets rid of my ears. Shit. I see a leaf next to the Cozy Grove sign. Oh. Did you? Oh yeah, there it is. And here's another one. Look near a sculpture made of sand. Alright, I know where that is. Or not. Well, I'll give, here. There's a sculpture made of sand. I don't see anything, though. So the rumors were true. If you wear clothes, you don't freeze to death. If that fox sells wares as fun as these, I'll permit him to hunt the dry docks for now. Yes, indeed. The chill is fading already. This is a wing warmer of the finest quality. Think I'll add it to my cabinet of the mind. What's a cabinet of the mind? Whatever explorer worth their salt has a cabinet of the mind. Though some of the less lyrical among them might call it an item collection. Squawk. It's an imaginary box I use to track my doodads, whelps, and gollywoods I've come across in my travels. Once you have the idea, you can easily imagine an item collection of your own. Right, is this item collection even real? As real as you want it to be. Oh, I see it's taking shape. Anything you'd like to donate? Oh, I can have this right away. Interesting. I mean, might as well. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's go. Let's see where this rabbit hole goes. See a leaf next to the Cozy Grove sign. Purple heart north. What? Oh, I see it. Okay. That's a lot of quartz. I wish I could just donate everything I wanted to donate. Oh, I can. Shut up. me a crafting recipe for that one. Happy bird essence crafting recipe. Instructions for... Okay. Learn. Nice. So stop backseat gaming. No, you're fine. I don't have a problem with backseat gaming. Normally I will say, like, if it's a big story game, if it's a game with a lot of story or a game that requires, you know, me to be skilled to play it, I will ask people to not backseat for those. But a game like this, no, I don't fucking care. Oh. Thank you for the sticker, Z. I'm sure Garm loves the attention. What's this? Just trying to set part to someone, but it may not be ready to receive it yet. Alright. Thank you for the bits, and thank you for the sticker. It's nice to see my mug again. I think I lost it yesterday. Sorry. I think I lost it yesterday. Given my ghostly condition, it's hard for me to be sure. A ghost's existence is a little confusing, you see? Our sense of here and now is all mixed up with our memories of our past lives. Objects from the past tend to appear and disappear as we think about them. So this here, it might be my old ranger's mug, or it might be a memory of a mug, made solid by energy from the beyond. Sip. Either way, this tea is hot and tasty. That's a good way to look at it. It's like, yeah, shit's fucked, but it still tastes good, so who cares? I'm gonna do a thing, because I want to test something. Place here. No? Okay. In that case, I will put it down here, at the edge of my land.
Money.
I don't have a donut to give to my bird.
More. Only 6 more logs before I'm full. Since a log in your bag. Delicious. 5 more.
Collect. Log burner beginner. Reach fire level 2. Got a merit badge. Just gonna collect these real quick. Just go see Kit. See if we can't buy some nice things. I wish to buy something. What's this? Donate to collections for... Yeah, I'll take that. That too. I'll hold off on buying those. Clothing though. Yay. Fuck, it's getting hard to talk. Does anyone need anything else? It's important to stop and appreciate the beautiful things in the world. Stamp champ. For example, take this verse I've memorized. Neither snow nor rain, nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from their swift completion of their appointed rounds. See what I mean? Are you just completely recharged now? No, and that... Okay. Okay. I'll leave him to that. Buy the dirty magazine. I don't have enough for it. Is no one needing anything? I know that's a thing that... Oh, leaf on ramp. Oh, so there is. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that. Skull tied to a stake. Oh, there it is, right there. I forgot I was doing this quest. Aha, those are the leaves I was I'm probably gonna have to drop the voice acting shtick for a second. Just read these normally. Because my vocal cords are thrashed. Aha, those are the leaves I was looking for. Thank you! I can't seem to reattach them. Can't even find the branches they came from. How strange. Maybe it's because you're not a tree. Wordsworth? Frost? Any thoughts on the matter? Typical. Most of the time the trees won't stop rustling. But as soon as I need their opinion, then silence is golden. Thanks for your help earlier, little spirit. Did you notice the burst of color that occurred afterwards? It was hard to miss. I suppose it was rather dramatic. Bringing color to the island is a noble thing. This place isn't meant to be so gloomy and lifeless. I bring this up because my dear friend Thar is in need of your help. He's the walnut tree over there, just out of reach of my collar. He's got an umbrella snagged in his branches. This is bothering him terribly. I'd ask you to shake the umbrella free, but because Thar is uncolored, mortals like you can't interact with him. He can't even grow walnuts in his uncolored state. Poor thing. He looks so barren now. You'll need to extend the reach of my collar to help him. Hey, Take this lamp and place it on the colored edge of my domain to extend it to Thar. I fucking knew it. I was right. I'm not gonna do that just yet, though.
Because there's money to be gathered. I like money.
This is actually a pretty good place for a lamp. Right here. That is a nice mechanic. I like that. You got that cursed umbrella out of Thoreau's hair. Now you can finally stop whining about it. Well, okay. You have our gratitude, spirit friend. And while you're here, maybe you could find a new home for my other friend. Here you go. Yeah, I can do something with it. I don't know why this is here. There we go. That's much more ideal. There we go. Here's a log for you. Yum! Only 4 more logs before I'm full. Yep, yeah, I get it. Oh. Fuck, I skipped over a bunch of shit. I thought he was just repeating himself. The ghost will be ready for more. Okay, shit, I wasn't paying attention. Something about needing to spread further. Yeah, So, I know that there's a thing with this game that it kind of doesn't want you to play it all in one go. So, I think what it was saying was that I've done all the missions I can do in the game for this, for today. Which means this stream might be coming to a close already. Which is fine. We had a good run. What do I do next? Okay, so here we go. Looks like there are no more spirit logs out there right now. That's alright. We have to help people at the pace they're willing to be helped. Best to relax. Ease into the trip. Maybe do some fishing or collect some shells. When you come back tomorrow, I bet yep, okay, so this is, yeah, alright. So there's no more story to progress with right now. That said, now that I know how the light works, I can position these better. Because I placed them, you know, not realizing how that worked. So I'll put one here. That's why those are like that. Got it. I'm picking up what you put down, game. So that's all of the quests there are for today. But that's alright, there's still some things we can do. Gather materials. Pick up. Place it. There we go. Put it in the color. Yeah, the bird wants donuts. I don't know how to give him donuts, though. I don't know how to cook. I could check out what Build-A-Bear here would like to do. Fresh. Yeah, those freshly baked treats, they taste far better when shared with friends. I agree. Craft. Crafted. I have a refrigerator. Don't know why there's a difference, but alright. Okay. I can put my table down. The flower don't like that. So I'm gonna move over here. Here. Oh. It's now out of range of... There we go. Pet the bird. Anything else I can pick up while we're at it? Some leaves. I imagine the days of playing this will last longer as I unlock more of the bears. Seems like something that would happen. Hold on, I can put more stuff in the collection. Hold on. So I guess we'll be ending a little bit earlier than expected. But that's alright. Not every stream has to be 6 or 7 hours. Sometimes you just want to relax, sit back, and enjoy something for a short time. Oh, we also got a merit badge. Hold on, let's grab that too. But, yep, sometimes streams just aren't all that long. Save, return to main menu. I said the music for this is great, super relaxing. But it's time to bring it to a close. And find somebody to raid. Let's see who we've got here. I see a couple options. We'll go ahead and... Well, first off, I'll ask. Do you all have any suggestions on who to raid? No? Alright. Well, in that case, we will go ahead and raid Empire, who is streaming Yakuza 0, much like we did last weekend. Now, that said, this is the last stream for this week. Well, no, not the last stream. Tomorrow there will be an Astral Reach stream, but after that, that will be the last stream for this week. It is my baby nephew's birthday, and I am not missing it. Well, anyway, I'm going to send you over to Pyre, so have fun and behave.